What's going on YouTube? I'm Rome.
I'm Nettie.
And together we equal Rometty. And this has been something that's been a long time coming. We've had a lot of suggestions from our close friends and our close family suggesting that we make a YouTube channel. I don't, you know why they would suggest that we do a YouTube channel?
Regular, smegular, degular.
Regular, smegular, degular people. We just two young married couples and just trying to...
We're just two young married individuals.
There you go. That's why I married her, because she's my better half. But this is just an introduction video, just to give you guys a little bit of a background on Nettie and I. So here we go.
Way too high. You need to cut it.
Cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Those are a little sharp, so you need to chill. But so just a little background on us. Nettie and I have been married for a year and 4 months. We got married back in November of 2015. And it's been awesome. It's been a but Nettie and I, we met each other about 6 years ago. How old was I?
You were 18.
And how old were you?
17.
17. No, were you not that close? Are we?
No,
anyway.
Right now I'm 23.
And
right now you're 24.
For real, you're 23? She really think I forgot, because guess what? I did. But it's been, to say the least, it's been a long journey. Even
though it's so short.
Even though it's so short, we've been through a lot. Why do you have those scissors still? Put the scissors
I need to play with something in my hand.
Put the scissors down.
I just sit here and listen to you talk.
So you talk.
But anyway, yeah, it's been a long journey, and even though it seems so short, and we just wanted to give you guys, like we said before, a little bit of background information about us. We are about to start this whole vlog thing, and it's just nice for people to get to know us before we go just delve into our lives. So
we started, like we said, 6 years ago. I met Nettie at church during tithes and offerings. We get up and we place our tithes and offerings in the bucket, and I saw Nettie for the first time, and I was like, oh my God. It's like, nah, but I saw her, and I looked a little bit longer than I usually do at the girls, because I was like, I've never seen this girl before. Like, who is she, pretty much? So some time goes by. I want to say later on that week, I guess, that she noticed your boy too, because she sent me a direct message. So, you know what I mean? I felt pretty good about that. That's our dog in the back. He's a puppy.
He's being so extra right now.
So, but
we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. So, you know what I mean? She sent me the friend request. So with that, you know what I mean? That gave me full range to slide all in the DMs, and that's what I did. But she sent me her number, and then that's where it pretty much all started. Cause
you asked me, I didn't just say my number.
Can you get in the camera?
What I look like?
My wife? You look like my wife. But
you asked for my number,
and she gave it to me. But it was kind of crazy to think that all this started because I saw you in the tithes and offerings line. So then we. Yeah.
Well, really, all this started because I started coming to the same church as you.
Yeah, my dad is a pastor of a church in Newcastle, Delaware, Seeds of Greatness Bible Church.
And I had just started coming to the church.
We're going to plug that in right down there, Seeds of Greatness, you know.
I just punched myself in the face.
But,
wait. I had just started coming to the church like 3 months before we met, actually. I started coming, I think.
And the thing
maybe a little bit longer than that.
And the thing that was dope about Nettie coming to the church is because I don't think she knew it, but she was kind of an answer to my prayers. I had got out of a relationship with a girl that wasn't that good for me, relationship-wise, spiritually. Yeah, spiritually and physically. Not that she was hitting on me and anything, but spiritually it just wasn't what I needed. And after the breakup, I prayed to God that my next girlfriend be my last, and lo and behold, I broke up with that girl in January of 2011. And I met Nettie in March of that year, so that was pretty much an answer to prayer. So we're gonna kind of try to keep this short because our relationship story is kind of long, kind of drawn out, kind of boring. It's like, but yeah. So we made a friendship. You know what I mean? A solid foundation on our friendship. Started talking. Cause I guess when we met each other, we knew that we wanted to start talking, but we wanted to put some substance to our relationship. So we started a friendship.
It's kind of like a mutual thing. Like you want to be with me, I know I want to be with you, but it just you know.
Let's figure each other out first. So
Yeah.
as we're in our relationship, we're not figuring each other out. We already know each other pretty much.
It actually took a while for us to actually get into a relationship. So after he slid in my DMs, you know, I slid him the number.
It was
did him a favor.
It was kind of because of, like I said, the last relationship that I was in. It was kind of toxic to me. So, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep it short, but it gave me a couple trust issues. So every time I felt Nettie getting close or felt like we were making too much of a connection, I would start an argument with her because, you know, I mean, I didn't want to get played again, pretty much. So, what was it? 2 years of getting close and starting arguments, and
It was a while. He slid into the DMs or whatever. I slid him the number and did him a favor. And we went, we were texting for a little bit, and then we decided to go on a date. He decided to ask me on a date. I'd never been on a date before. So, I think our date was like a simple date. We went to the park and we were trying to talk and everything, and
she was just
I was
being
nervous,
weird, though.
so I wasn't really like talking to him.
You have to look
asking
at
me-
the camera. You have to look at the camera.
This is new, so.
I know, but you still have to look at the camera.
Anyway, he slid into the DMs, I slid him my number, did him a favor, whatever. And we were texting and talking for a while. And then he decided that, like maybe 2 months after talking, we wanted to go on a date. And I was like, let's just go to the park, you know, get to know each other, talk. But I was nervous when we finally got on our date.
Nervous ain't the word.
And he was asking me questions, and I would just be like staring at my phone. I wouldn't like really make eye contact. I wouldn't really like talk
Like,
to him.
I like to hang out with my friends. Like, so, like, what do you have? Like, how many friends do you have? Like, I have a bunch of friends.
I don't know what made me say let's go to the park. Like maybe we should.
Where you knew you had to talk.
Yeah, I don't know why I did that. And I'm already shy to begin with, so like that wasn't a good idea, but whatever, that's what happened. So after the date was kind of awkward because it's kind of like, yo.
She talks so much through text messages and on the phone, but then when I see her, it's just like this.
Yeah, I was nervous. So we talked, we were like, it was really like on and off. I mean, like he was saying, I would try to get close to him, or we started getting close, and then he would start an argument because of his prior relationship. So we did like on and off
For about 2 years?
Yeah.
So for about 2 years we
No,
were
it was longer than that actually.
let's say 2.5. Well, it had to be 2.5 because
It was longer than that because
okay, it was 3 years.
okay.
Yeah, so 3 years of going through that whole getting close, then I break it up. Like it went like that for about 3 years, and I was preparing to go away for Bible school. I went to Rometty Bible College in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Plug.
And I went to Bible school, and Eddie was like, you know what, let's like give this a try. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, never did long distance, don't want to really try it.
But I'm like, bro, you going away? You just gonna like leave me here?
I was like, I'm about to meet a whole bunch
You
of
might
girls.
find somebody.
I was like, I'm about to meet a whole bunch of girls. I don't want to be tied down. That was my thought. It could
Thought
be,
process.
it could be wrong now, but well, it was wrong. But she started getting too close, so you know what I mean. We didn't talk for about 2 months of that.
Yeah, after that conversation, I was just like, you know what, I'm done. Like, next.
So that happened. I ended up coming home because my aunt passed away. You know what I mean? She texted me and asked me how I was doing and everything like that. We started talking again.
But not really. It was just like after that conversation, it was really kind of like just.
It was like
Not much.
we were cordial though. I
Yeah.
would say we were more cordial.
We didn't talk that much.
Then
we came home again.
I came home again in November, and that's like, I guess I would say that's kind of when we like really reconnected. Our church had just opened. We built a brand new building, and we had family and friends day. I saw her in the gym. She had a little black dress on. Well, not little black dress, but she had a black dress on with black heels. Her hair was flowing all long and everything like that. And I was like, oh my God, talk to her. Like, she looking good and everything like that. And you know what I mean, we talked. I was home for a week and we only talked one time, and that was that Sunday before I left. And a couple of my guys, that night before, I think we went to the church at like 8 o'clock and played some basketball or whatever. And I was off to the side after one of the games because my team lost. That doesn't happen often, but my team lost. And I texted her and was like, hey, would it be too much for you to like give me some gas money?
Yeah, asked me for $20, and I was like,
It was my way to see her.
you asking me for $20?
It was my way to see her.
You know, and I didn't put two and two, like, you're leaving tomorrow. Why do you need gas money? I didn't put it all together. I was just like,
So
Okay.
she was like, nah. She was like, you know what I mean, I got you, whatever. So
I was like, are you serious?
I was like, are you sure like I'm not doing too much by coming to get gas money? She was like, no. So went to go get the gas money. Well, went to go see her, and we talked for like 2 hours. It was just like two friends picking back up where they left off, because
He ended up like, you want to take a ride? I got in the car and we like drove around for 2 hours.
And it was like,
mind you, if you need gas money, why are we using your gas? Like, it didn't click. Like, this just hit me right now. Why are we using your gas if you need gas?
So so we talked and everything for 2 hours, just like best friends picking up and filling each other in on what's been going on and everything like that. And I think what school did for me, my Bible school did for me, and living away from my parents, it helped me mature a little bit. It helped me face some things that I really didn't want to face, but I had to because I was by myself. So we became we're talking again as friends, because I think she was in a relationship or whatever.
I was.
And something ended up happening where like she just couldn't take the disrespect or whatever in her relationship or whatever was going on, and I don't know. But she ended up breaking it off, and I want to say I came home in December and she had told me like they had broken up or whatever, and I didn't want her to jump back into a relationship. So for those 2 weeks I was home, like we were just hanging out and talking and everything like that. And then I want to say Christmas night, I was driving my mom's car over one of the bridges, and Nettie, she loves teddy bears. Her mom calls her Brown Bear. And I had got a Build-A-Bear for her, and I was like, hey, I got something for you in the back of the car. And she picked it up, and she was like, what's this? So I was like, you want to give this long distance a shot? And she was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, long distance definitely wasn't something that was easy. I was literally 1,278 miles away from her. From my apartment to her mom's house, that's how far it was. So like if we got into arguments, we could just hang up the phone and we didn't have to talk to each other, see each other. And I'm not saying that that's healthy, but that shows, I guess, how much we've kind of grown. Because now, like, we just got into an argument before we recorded this, and look, we love each other. Give me a kiss. But like, it shows, I guess, our growth in that. But so we dated for the 2 years I was away at school. In my last year, which was the year 2015, in January, which was her birthday, we started talking about like getting married and stuff like that. And mind you, she has no idea like that I was planning to do it sooner than she was. She thought when I got home in the summer that I was gonna propose to her and everything like that. But your boy is smart. The night that I graduated, I got down on one knee and proposed to her. And the crazy thing about that was, like, I wanted to do it like that because I knew she would have no idea. It was a day that's supposed to be all about me, and I switched it and gave her all the shine, and it was probably the second best day. The first best day is what you'll have to watch in the next video that we have coming up. But it was just an awesome feeling having all my
Our third best day.
Okay, our third, yeah.
Our second best was probably our wedding.
Yeah, well, it was one of the best days of my life. Top five. But so we got engaged in May. And this is when the timeline starts speeding up. We got engaged in May.
Yep.
6 months after that, in November 14th, 2015, we got married at my dad's church, Seeds of Greatness. On her birthday of the following year, we went to. I'm sorry. I'm trying to do too much. Slow down. But and for our honeymoon, we went to Disney because that's somewhere that she always wanted to go. And I let her pick because as I was younger, my parents kind of, hooked us up where we got to go on a lot of trips and stuff like that. And her background it's a little different than mine. She didn't get to do as much and stuff like that. Her first time on a plane was to see your boy.
So yeah, basically what he's getting at is that we decided that we wanted to travel like all 50 states before we decided to start having kids. And really, the plan was to wait 4 years.
But God's timing is always the best timing.
Right.
So we went to Disney for our honeymoon. Then for her birthday in the following year, 2016, we went to Seattle, Washington. We have some family out there. Then
we're like taking vacations every 2 months.
We was out, like we said. Then she graduated from Women's University in May. Then the following week, we have a friend, Tiasia, who lives in Los Angeles, California. And we spent a week out there with her and our friend Neek. That was in May. Then in July, for my birthday, my mom set up a family trip where we went to Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And that is like one of Nettie's favorite places in the United States to be.
If you never go anywhere else, in the U.S. go to Fort Lauderdale. It's like so peaceful and sunny.
And then in October, is that right? Or no, matter of fact, 2 weeks before our 1 year anniversary, we went to the Baltimore Harbor. And
that was the week of.
That was the week of.
The week of our anniversary.
The week of our anniversary, we went to the Baltimore Harbor to celebrate our 1 year. We spent the weekend out there, which was really, really nice.
We had to like slow down on traveling a little bit because we both had started new jobs.
And then I want to say 2 weeks later, we found out we were pregnant.
No, we came back. Our anniversary was November 14th, and November 16th we found out we were pregnant.
Yeah, so, and that went, I was at the Sixers game, I want to say, it was a Wednesday night, I'll never forget it. It was a Wednesday night, and she calls me during the game, I'm with my boy CJ, and she's like, Rome, oh my gosh, who are you at, where are you at? I'm like, Nettie, I'm at the Sixers game, like, you know this. And she was like, well, call me back when you get done. And any guy that knows his wife knows her time in a month or whatever. So as soon as she hung up the phone, I'm like, dog, she's pregnant. Like, in my mind, I'm like, she's pregnant. So the game ends. I call her as I'm in the parking lot. She has the same sound in her voice. Oh my gosh, Rome, who are you at? I mean, who are you at? Where are you at? And I'm like, what, you pregnant? And she was like, yeah, I don't know what to do. I'm so scared. So I broke down crying. She said she took pregnancy tests. She took 2 of them. When I got home, we went and we got the expensive ones. We took 2 more.
The expensive ones.
And they all came back positive. So then we were like, okay, like now we just got to start moving forward because we got married and we've been staying with my parents so we have some things in line and everything like that. And some, like, I tore my ACL and Nettie had switched jobs like she had said before. So we were just in a place where, like, it was a lot of things going on. And it was just a lot of transitioning. So we ended up staying longer than what we wanted to anticipate it. But finding out this news and like living with my parents helped us out a lot with the support and everything, because at first we were really, really, really scared because, you know what I mean, God, we were trying to wait 3 more years. We were trying to wait, but God's plan was different. And one thing that I said to Nettie, I said I felt like I could speak with me, and I think I could speak for her, was that we started getting comfortable, you know what I mean, living with my parents and everything like that. So we needed the motivation. We need the motivation, and what better motivation than a child
and a baby
to, you know what I mean, start making you move in the right direction. But and now we're here. We have some big things planned for 2017.
Very. And we're gonna take you guys along for the whole journey.
So stick with us. I promise it'll be fun. I promise it'll be funny because I act crazy, and she turns up a little bit too.
Follow us on Instagram.
There. Like, subscribe right there. Comment.
If you guys have any topics you guys want us to talk about more or expand on, let us know. We're open. I mean,
and we'll be doing a couple of different things with this vlog. So like I said,
we're not usually this chill either. Like, we're more out there.
We'll be doing a couple of different things. You know what I mean? So you gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe, because ladies, there will be some things for you. Fellas, I got y'all with some things. But just make sure y'all stay tuned. I'm Rome.
I'm Nettie.
Together we equal
Rometty.
And we are signing out. Peace.